draining it from deep.
Bad pass there. Warriors have it. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Warriors with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's Klay Thompson with the rock. To Green. Livingston knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Paul with it up top. They trail by 7. Chance for Chris Paul. Almost, but no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Paul. Trying to cash in. Just not going down.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
And now Houston has the basketball.
Here we go.
On the drive, it's Paul, but his shot stays out.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Paul. Fires the three. And Chris Paul, quick catch and shoot there. 4-3. There's a sixth sense there that you just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with CP3, you should be taking that point guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a guard that makes the game way easier for you to be even more of an efficient offensive player.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Shot from the pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. To Sean Livingston. Off the mark. Well contested.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Curry hits the trifecta. It's in the hands of Harden.
Me and you. You gotta get up on that.
Curling inside to Anthony. To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden and hits off a killer step back.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Durant with the basketball up top. His team up by 7. Here comes the screen. Durant is good.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down 3s at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. To Curry. Here's a chance from long range, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again, not much the defense could have done there.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry can't go down. Smothering defense to Carter Williams. Deep left corner. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Cousins to Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. Harden into the front court. Trailing by 11. Has a chance. Just off the mark. Steph lets loose. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Now a three at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. It's Steph at the controls. Anthony to Harden. Anthony to Harden. Anthony. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter. Change of scenery, but how can Melo still impact a franchise?
It all starts with a mindset. It starts with embracing and accepting your new role. He is no longer a starter in this league. He's a guy that's going to need to be positive on the bench, bring in his shooting abilities off the bench, and also be a coach when he's on the floor. That's the next step in the evolution for Carmelo Anthony.
Paul to Anthony. Anthony with a shot. That won't go. Green to Durant. From long range, that's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Anthony to Harden. To Capella. From the painted area, won't go down.
When miracles happen, you accept it and you're thankful, but you don't expect it all the time.
It's Steph for two. Not today. Tucker to Capella. Paul to P.J. Tucker. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. Seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
Durant had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. Paul to Harden. And the rebound belongs to Golden State. Warriors have the basketball. Curry to Durant. Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. That's the shooter's mentality. Stays with it after the miss.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Capella to P.J. Tucker. Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony to P.J. Tucker. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
To P.J. Tucker. With another basket there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. It's Golden State basketball. Livingston to Green. Goes reverse to lay it in.
I don't know if a body on him would have prevented that bucket, but it at least would have let him know that you were there.
Let's go. Let's play deep. Play deep. Play deep. I got him.
Harden. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Capella. To Harden. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Warriors basketball. Durant. Down to 5 on the 24. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Harden in possession. His guys down 11. Harden. To Capella. And the finish. Slam dunk.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds it inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Nothing going here on that drive. Curry. Offensive rebound. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Tucker. Harden. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Goes to the left side. Harden. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Rockets have the ball. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Curry with the basketball. His team on top by 8. To Green. Durant to Cousins. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's in the hands of James Harden.
I'm on D.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Capella. Inside, he scores.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up 6. Thompson to Curry. To Durant. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Paul. To Anthony. Scores from the post.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year. Averaged around 16 a game. The lowest total of his 15-year career.
Wow. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me. That's a foul.
Durant. Curry to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. Trying to cash in, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Paul, beyond the arc for 3. And Chris Paul, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
For easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Over to the right side. Harden, not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing there.
Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Anthony. To Paul. And he buries it.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. To Green. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Here's Harden with the rock. Capella. To Harden. Curling inside to Anthony. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? downfield. Intentional foul. He meant it.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Now the Warriors going to call a timeout. They're going to have to drop at a three. Straight on three at the buzzer. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they dig into their bag of tricks trying to draw up the game winner. All right, here we go. Paul to Anthony. Fires the three. Cousins there for the rebound. Cousins to Curry. To Durant. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Durant. Curry. No good. That's great defense. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by three. Golden State at the controls. Curry to Thompson. Surveys the floor. Curry. Look out. If he's hitting those, could be a long night.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Tucker to Harden. For three. That no good. Off the mark. Curry. A pass taken away by the Rockets. To P.J. Tucker. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Harden. Fires the three with James Harden. Muscle memory. Gets it to go.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Tucker. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Durant. To the outside. To Curry. To Thompson. 4-3. Harden with the rebound. To Anthony. To Harden. Buries it on the catch and shoot. Warriors have the basketball. Runner here won't go down.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
And Chris Paul, he's been doing that for years. Wide open look, and he buries it.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
It's no good. Great defense. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Great pass to set it up. Curry gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Harden to Paul. Harden. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Steps out and hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. Before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Curry to Durant. From long range. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Wide open look won't go. Cousins to Durant. Stephen Curry with a look. Not that time.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup to P.J. Tucker. P.J. Tucker lays it in.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Durant. Curry. Count the triple.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Houston takes over. Paul to P.J. Tucker. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. The shot blocked by Anthony. That one out of bounds off a rocket. Livingston. Durant. Paul, and he hits. Oh, that one could be the dagger as they've opened it up here in the final minute of overtime.
I don't know about that, Ed. I've been a part of a game where we came back from 10 with a minute left to go. Anything is possible.
Would you call that a miracle minute? It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win it in overtime. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation